All right, Chris Chappell, what were your initial complaints before you came in?
Migraines, serious migraines.
Okay, how long had you had them?
Gosh, I've had them since I was a kid, pretty much. And they got to be so severe, it was almost like every day I wake up with a migraine. And I just couldn't take it anymore.
What types of things had you done that didn't work for you?
Well, I went to the doctors a couple times, changed my diet, you know, peanuts, they say stuff like that. There was a pill I took called Reflex or something like that from a doctor. And I took it and it would kind of like zone you out. It was nothing I really wanted to take, you know, but I tried everything. And then eventually it just got so bad, basically just the worst case scenario is I wind up sitting home in the dark, you know, throwing up. It just felt horrible. And then all of a sudden it would just be gone, and then you know, you feel great for a while. And I get them so often, you know. And then sometimes I go 3 or 4 months with nothing, and then sometimes it would just bang and just knock you out, you know.
So, you know, obviously this affected your home life, but you know, what other things were affected with your work or relationships or hobbies?
With just the migraines, you mean? Oh, it affected everything. Home life, work, everything. There was times I left home from work and just I had to drive home, try to drive home with them. You know, sometimes I park on the side of the road and just sit in my truck and try to fall asleep. So physically it wasn't a good thing. You know, it affected everything, home life, everything.
So since starting care at Cervical Chiropractic in Monmouth, how do you feel now?
I feel good. You know, I get migraines now and then, but I have my own business, so I'm a lot of stress. I think that's what's increased the migraines too, is because I took on a lot of responsibility and it just pounded me. But now, I mean, I feel good. I have no problems. You know, I get them now and then, but they're not as intense. And I haven't had one that really beat me up since I started. Since I started, I think there was one, and that was it. But never had one that took me to the edge of throwing up or sitting in a dark room. It was always one where I'd wake up and say, oh, this stinks or something, but maybe I slept the wrong way more than anything. And I can manage it, and it would just pop, pop right out, you know.
Well, it's great you're able to manage things much better.
Oh yeah.
Do you continue on wellness? Do you plan to continue on wellness care to stay healthy?
Oh yeah.
All right. Why?
I don't know why. I really don't. I thought it was kind of you know, when I'd come, I said, you know, my kids started, really my wife, for shoulder pain, stuff like that, and I'd hear the speeches and everything. Oh, you know, what do you know, try this, try that, and you know. It seems to work. I feel good. You know, I feel like I sit up straighter and everything. So, and the migraines are gone. So I just, you know, if something's broke, you know, it's not broke, don't fix it kind of thing. It all works good. I guess in long term, I guess I'm going to do the wellness to see what happens when I hit the age of 65 or something, and you see these poor elderly people hunched over, barely walking. So I guess I'm doing it to try not to become a hunched over old man.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So what would you tell others who are considering cervical chiropractic care?
I've referred like a couple people I've tried. I had one guy in a job site, same thing, severe migraines, unbelievably. And I tried to, you know, get them to go. But it's tough. It's a tough deal because some people shrug it off. Like I tell doctors that I go for a chiropractor's a fluke, blah, 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 blah. I said, well, I know my head doesn't hurt. I says, you know, I've been to them and took the pills and nothing really came of it. You know, this is the only true real thing that I felt any kind of comfort, you know. So I tell anybody I could, if they suffer from migraines. I don't know about, you know, see a guy hunched over and I go say, hey, go try a chiropractor. But when I hear people complain about migraines and stuff like that, I said, this is the place to go, you know.
Well, great. We're so happy for you, and glad that you continue with care to stay healthy.
Oh yeah, definitely.